Welcome back, and our secret guest, Scott Hafner, and what a career you had as a basketball player in the state of Indiana, specifically with Evansville. You were a player of the year with the MCC, and obviously just a great basketball player in your own right at the high school level as well. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. I appreciate those comments for sure.
So this game has been very close, 41-37, very exciting basketball action. We've had great basketball throughout. What do these sort of classics or these showcases do for these high school players?
I think they're great for these kids who are on a journey, right? These are the younger kids, and they all want to have aspirations to play, at a high level. They want to play in college, and so this is just part of that journey where they get exposure. They get a chance to meet other guys, and then play with the other guys, and it's just, I think, one more step in the journey for kids that are very serious about, developing their game.
Now, having played at that higher level and going through those steps, what does it take? What do you like to see from these types of players in these showcases?
Yeah, I think sometimes these events can be a little bit tough because you don't know how to play with it. There's not an offense being run. But I think what you try to do is, you play good fundamental basketball, share the basketball, and look for your teammates, and hopefully you make shots. But I think it's really more just the exposure, the opportunity to be out here. People will be like you're reporting on these, and guys will get to be seen, and so that's the best part.
Coach?
Well, the same thing I was talking about earlier, being able to be seen by colleges. Anytime you get to an all-star game, there's going to be some coaches, a few of them here, but they're going to be able to watch this anytime, get some ideas about it. Tell us about your journey. You played at Noblesville High School, and then you played at Evansville, got drafted by the Miami Heat. I know you were with them for a couple years, with Carolina maybe a couple years.
Yeah, Charlotte, yep.
Okay, from that point on, what have you been doing?
Yeah, so my basketball journey was a great, big part of my life, right? And it's taught me a lot of how I approach being a father, as well as I'm still working in the business world. I was with Eli Lilly for 25 years and ran a sales team and different assignments with them. So a lot of the team philosophy and discipline. As a father, we have 5 children. This is our last one here. He's a sophomore, and so we've really had a lot of blessings. We live in the Westfield area, obviously, and it's just been great to be able to have the opportunity to have a family, to be able to have some success in business, and just be around basketball, which I love.
Now, what things do you think carried over from the basketball world that you grew up with into the business?
Yeah, a lot of discipline, a lot of work ethic. In sports, as everyone knows, you have to overcome adversity, and that just makes you better of how you work and master, challenges when you fail. And that's what it's all about. And it happens in life. Everybody has that. And so, I was fortunate enough to play for Jim Cruz at Evansville. Learned so much about preparation, about pushing yourself, of expecting a lot out of yourself, and doing it in a way where you're willing to sacrifice for your teammates and do it together. So I apply those in my business world, and we try to live by those as a family, and yeah.
You mentioned having family out here playing in this game, and how cool is it to be able to know that you've done that path, you've gone through all the things that it takes to be a very good basketball player in the state of Indiana, in a state where basketball means so much, and getting to watch your own children go up through that. What's that like?
It's great. Well, it's stressful. It's so much easier to play the game than it is to watch your own son. And now I know my dad, who played at Butler, how he was, because he put a lot into the youth program at Noblesville, and obviously with working with me. But I would say that it's a blessing, but it's also easier for me as a parent to play the game than it is to watch. You want your kids to do so well, and but it's also a great opportunity. And and each of our kids, they have to work on their own. They get their own success or put into what they get. But that's what it's about: individual accountability and responsibility.
We've only got one half left of basketball for the day for the boys basketball stint of this program. What are you looking forward to in these last 2 quarters?
Yeah, well, just I think, again, it's tight. What is it? 4-point game. And so I think these kids want to perform well. I think the court, is a little bit longer as a college court and a little bit hotter in here. We'll see how the legs hold up. But I think if we share the basketball on both teams, you'll get good open shots. And usually there's a lot of good shooters in the gym. So should come down to the wire.
All righty, Scott. I appreciate you coming on. And hopefully we'll see a couple of threes rain down, a little bit more points. And, maybe the team will come out victorious. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Appreciate it, guys.
I appreciate you.